Well, that was an intro. I hope that didn't scare anyone. Welcome back, guys. This is the very first of my Halloween videos. I'll be doing Halloween tutorials all month long. That is what this entire month is dedicated to. I'm going to get right into this look. I started off by applying a base on my eyes. It is the NYX eyeshadow base primer. And now I'm taking the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow stack and I'm starting with the two neutral brown colors, and I'm applying this color in my crease, and then I'm just blending it out as much as possible. So I'm blending it up and out, really blending up towards my brows, in the inner corner, past my crease. And I switched halfway through and started using a bigger blending brush because I wanted this to really blend a lot. So you can see I'm really building that color. So this look is kind of a dead vampire look. So we really wanted kind of a maroony color, and this color from the Melt stack was perfect. You could use a red eyeshadow, any type of cranberry, maroon, burgundy will work for this. You just kind of want it to look like you're dead or bruised or like, I don't know, however vampires look like. So I used that color right in the crease again, and then kind of just did the same thing, kept on blending out as I did that first color. So keep working on it, keep building. This definitely does not need to look perfect. You're a vampire, this is not like glam. But if you want it to look perfect, sure. But for me, I kind of wanted it to look a little bit messy. So if you're like me, I'm the worst for Halloween. I always plan so last minute, and I always have such a hard time coming up with a costume. So that's why I decided to do a full month of Halloween videos. So hopefully it will give you guys a ton of inspiration, and it'll also give you guys a lot of time to plan different look options. No excuses. Next, I took the BH Studio cream liquid liner, cream pot liner. What are these called? And I applied that on my lid. So I really wanted this eyeshadow that I'm going to apply to be super, super black. So that's why I applied this base first before the shadow, and I just worked this up to my crease and kind of blended it into the other maroon colors that we applied. And now that you have that, you can go back with a nice black shadow, something that's really pigmented, and pack that on over the black cream. It's going to be so dark, so thick, which is perfect for this look. This is probably the only time, I don't know, for me at least, this is the only time I would wear crazy black shadow like this. And then you just want to keep patting that in and work that up to your crease. Once I had that, I switched brushes and I started to blend a little bit. You do want to be a little bit careful in this part because you don't want to blend too much since it is black shadow. So blend a little bit and then take your first brush with that burgundy color and blend it into the black. So make it look as seamless as possible. But again, just remember, this does not need to look perfect. For lashes, I used these gorgeous lashes from Flutter Lashes. I found that they had so many great options for like Halloween type of looks. I'll link everything for you guys down below in the description box. But look how good that looked. It just completed the eye. And then if you have any fallout, I actually didn't really have that much, so you could always do foundation first if you want. If you have any fallout, just wipe it away. And then for foundation, I'm using this one from Avon. So this is one thing you might need to get extra, is a foundation color that's lighter than your actual skin tone. So you could see this is quite a bit paler than my actual color, and since vampires are dead, they kind of look pale, so that's what I wanted. And then I skipped concealer, no concealer for this look. We're not trying to look glam, and instead I used a powder straight away. And for this powder as well, I also picked one that was lighter than my usual powder, so you want to go about 2 shades lighter. So I would just go pick up any drugstore foundation and powder, so you have something that you could just use once or twice and not spend a ton of money on. Next, I took a black kohl pencil and lined my lower lash line and waterline very heavily. My eye would not stop watering, and that's why you guys can see kind of in the inner corner and the outer corner there's these big gaps, because my eyes just wouldn't stop watering. I don't know why. It was a little bit annoying. I had to go back and reapply over and over, but if that happens to you like it did for me, just be patient. But you just want to heavily line your lower lash line with this kohl liner, and then we're going to start blending that burgundy color again. Start by blending it into that black liner and then bringing it down towards your cheek. Again, like you kind of want this to be an exaggerated look since it is Halloween. Bringing this color all the way down to your cheek is going to make you look sickly and kind of, I don't know, dead, I guess, as a vampire looks. So just keep blending that down, building the color and adding more, starting from your lash line all the way down to your cheek. And to make myself look even more sickly, I decided to take the purple from that same stack and kind of added just more like underneath my eyes. You know, when you're like really tired and you have dark circles, that's basically the effect that I was going for, except it was like a nice shimmery purple. And then for the brows, I wanted the brows to be super intense for this look and to have a pretty strong V, since this is kind of like a vampire look, which they're kind of known for having kind of crazy eyebrows. So I used straight black shadow. I would never normally use black shadow, but I used black shadow for this and gave myself a pretty strong V and extended the ends. And then I did a little bit of contour just to make my cheekbones look really sunken in, to make me look really sallow. So again, just to get that vibe of looking like I'm dead. So for the lips, I was finally able to bring out all those colors that I can never wear any other time of the year, starting with this one from L'Oreal. It's Infallible Paint in this gorgeous blue, and you'll see that this color, you can really build it. The more I kept applying, the darker and more pigmented it got. So I'll be doing Halloween looks all month long. So if you guys have any ideas, or if there's anything you want to see, leave them for me in the comments below, or let me know what you are planning to go as for Halloween. Hopefully by the time Halloween comes, you guys are gonna have a ton of ideas from all of my videos that I'll be giving you all month long. So over that blue, I'm using another Infallible Paint. This one is a gorgeous deep matte red, and we're kind of gonna get like an ombre lip vibe. So I only applied this right in the center of my lips, and it just naturally blended with that darker blue, which kind of almost looks black after you blend them all together. Then I took a really bright red. This one is from Maybelline. This one's also matte, and I applied this just right inside my lips, so right on the edge of the inner part of my lip. Kind of looks like, you know, I was drinking blood maybe. So you can see like I'm really just being careful not to put it all over. And then once these colors all come together, the lip just has this really cool ombre effect to it. So most of this makeup look can be done with stuff you guys have at home, except maybe you might need to grab the foundation and powder, but that's about it. The next part of the tutorial is going to show you how I put the whole look together and what extra products you might need to get for this costume. First, I decided to flat iron my hair so it looks a bit sleeker. And then I picked up some fake blood from a Halloween costume store down the street from me. They usually end up popping up around this time of year, and this was just like a tube, and basically I just stuck a Q-tip in there and I applied the blood around my mouth area wherever I imagined blood would be if I drank someone's blood with my fangs. And then I thought, you know, once you drink it, you know, you kind of wipe your face a little bit, so I wanted it to look a little bit smudged to give it that, I don't know what I was going for. And then for clothes, I decided to wear all black, so you can basically just wear a black tank top. I threw on a black jacket, black tights, black boots. That's all you really need for wardrobe. And then I took that blood all the way down my neck to really exaggerate it. So you might want to even just pick up like a black t-shirt, even maybe from the dollar store or something you don't have to worry about getting it dirty. I also picked up some fake press-on nails because I wanted my nails to be a little bit longer so I can put blood on my fingernails as well. So I stuck the nails on, and then I didn't put them on every finger because I didn't want it to be super uncomfortable. I just put it on a few, and then I added the blood on the nails and then all over my hand, which just kind of gave it like a really cool effect. And then the last piece, which is kind of key for this, are some Fangs. I also picked these up from the Halloween costume store, and I just stuck those on, and that totally just completed the look. You could always throw on some colored contacts for like that real vampire effect. Hopefully this will inspire you. This is the look number 1. Super easy to do with stuff that you guys can easily find at home, except a couple of items. So if you plan ahead, you will be ready for Halloween. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thumbs up. Be sure to add me on Instagram, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon.